6 months ago, a developer I know mass enrolled in 17 AI courses. Today, he still can't build a basic chatbot. Meanwhile, another developer I met took a completely different approach. She ignored 90% of the AI hype, focused on one narrow stack, and just landed a senior ML engineer role at a Series B startup. Same starting point, same time frame, wildly different outcomes. The difference wasn't talent or time, it was strategy. And in the next 12 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to build that strategy for yourself. Here's the uncomfortable truth about learning AI in 2024. More resources exist than ever before, yet most people are making less progress than ever. There are over 40,000 AI courses on Udemy alone. YouTube has millions of tutorials. Every week brings 5 new frameworks. This abundance creates a paradox. The more options you have, the harder it becomes to commit to any single path. Your brain treats every new announcement as an opportunity cost, and you end up in a perpetual state of, I should probably learn that too. To escape this trap, you need to understand that AI knowledge exists in 3 distinct layers. Layer 1 is foundations, the mathematical and conceptual bedrock that doesn't change. Linear algebra, probability, gradient descent, transformer architecture. Layer 2 is frameworks, PyTorch, TensorFlow, LangChain, the tools that implement those foundations. Layer 3 is applications. The specific use cases like RAG systems, fine-tuning, or computer vision pipelines. Most people start at layer 3, get confused, jump to a new application, and never build real understanding. The learners who pull ahead, they invest heavily in layer 1 first. When you understand attention mechanisms at a mathematical level, every new model release becomes instantly comprehensible. GPT-4, Claude, Gemini, Llama. They're all variations on the same core ideas. But when you only know how to call an API, every new model is a completely fresh learning curve. Foundations compound, surface knowledge depreciates. This is why someone with 6 months of deep foundational study will outpace someone with 2 years of tutorial hopping. Let me show you how to set up a practical learning environment that reinforces this layered approach. Instead of scattering experiments across random notebooks, create a structured project that grows with you. This single repository becomes your AI laboratory, a place where every concept you learn gets implemented, tested, and connected to what you already know. Inside your Foundations folder, create notebooks that implement concepts from scratch. Don't just read about matrix multiplication, code it yourself. Don't just watch a video about backpropagation. Build a tiny neural network that actually learns. Here's a template I use. The key is the from scratch section, where you implement without libraries, followed by the with tools section, where you see how frameworks abstract the same operation. This dual approach cements understanding while keeping you practical. Now here's where strategy gets specific. You can't master everything, but you can become dangerous with the T-shaped approach. The horizontal bar of your T is broad awareness. You should be able to hold a conversation about most major AI domains. Computer vision, NLP, reinforcement learning, generative models. You don't need to implement them all, just understand what they do and when they apply. The vertical bar is your depth. One specific area where you go deep enough to build production systems and debug weird edge cases. Pick that vertical carefully. It should align with your interests and career goals. How do you choose your vertical? 3 filters. First, market demand. Is this skill actually hired for? Check job boards, not Twitter hype. Second, personal energy. Can you spend 3 hours on this and lose track of time? If it feels like a grind, you'll never go deep enough. Third, compound potential. Does expertise here transfer to adjacent areas? NLP understanding transfers to multimodal models. Computer vision skills apply to video and robotics. Reinforcement learning, honestly, beautiful field, but narrow job market unless you're targeting research or gaming. Let's talk about AI news and announcements, because this is where most people hemorrhage time. New model releases, framework updates, startup launches. The volume is overwhelming. Here's my filter. I categorize every announcement into 3 buckets before deciding to invest attention. Bucket 1: paradigm shifts, genuinely new capabilities that change what's possible. The original Transformer paper. GPT-3's few shot learning. These deserve deep study. Bucket 2: incremental improvements, better benchmarks, faster inference, cheaper APIs. Note them, don't study them. Bucket 3: noise, most things. A new wrapper library, another fine-tuned model. Someone's weekend project with a catchy name. Ignore completely. Here's how I implement this filter practically. I maintain a simple Python script that tracks my information diet. Every time I'm tempted to deep dive into something new, I log it with a category and time estimate. Weekly, I review the logs. This creates accountability. When you see you spent 8 hours on things you categorized as noise, the pattern becomes undeniable. It sounds obsessive, but 20 minutes of setup saves hours of distraction every month. Papers are intimidating, but they're also the highest signal source of AI knowledge. Here's the protocol I use. First pass: read only the abstract, introduction, and conclusion. This takes 10 minutes and tells you if the paper matters for your learning goals. If yes, second pass. Focus on the methods section and any figures. Understand what they did, not the mathematical proof of why it works. Third pass, only for papers in your vertical. Implement a simplified version of their approach. This is where real understanding happens. Most papers don't deserve a third pass. Maybe 5% do. But those 5% should get your full attention. Theory without projects is useless knowledge. But random projects without structure is aimless tinkering. The sweet spot is what I call learning loops. Each loop has 4 phases. Learn a concept, implement a minimal version, extend it with a real use case, then write about what you discovered. That last step, writing, is non-negotiable. It forces clarity. If you can't explain what you built and why it works, you don't actually understand it. Your repository becomes a living portfolio of proof. Let me show you a concrete example. Say you want to understand embeddings, a foundational concept. Phase 1, you learn what embeddings are conceptually. Vector representations that capture semantic meaning. Phase 2, you implement a basic embedding lookup manually. Phase 3, you extend this into something real. Maybe a simple semantic search over your notes. Phase 4, you write a README documenting what embeddings are, how your implementation works, and what you learned about distance metrics along the way. Here's what that extension phase looks like in code. Here's what most people miss. The returns from focused learning are exponential, not linear. Month 1 feels slow. You're building foundations that don't yet connect. Month 3, connections start forming. That matrix multiplication you implemented, now it makes attention mechanisms click. Month 6, you're reading papers at twice the speed because you recognize the building blocks. Month 12, you can learn new frameworks in days because they're all implementing patterns you deeply understand. The people who quit at month 2 never see the curve inflect. Strategy means nothing without consistent execution. Here's the weekly ritual that makes this sustainable. Sunday evening, 30 minutes. Review what you learned last week. Pick one focus concept for the coming week. That's it. One concept. Weekdays. Protect 1 hour daily for that concept. Morning is best before your attention fragments. Saturday. Project time. Apply the week's concept to something real, even if it's tiny. This rhythm beats sporadic 8-hour study binges every time. Consistency compounds. Intensity doesn't. A word on psychology because it matters. AI Twitter is filled with people announcing breakthroughs, showcasing weekend projects that seem impossibly advanced, making you feel perpetually behind. Remember three things. First, you only see their highlights, never their thousands of hours of invisible practice. Second, most impressive demos hide significant simplifications or outright deception. Third, comparison is only useful against your past self. The question isn't whether you're ahead of some stranger on the internet, it's whether you understand more than you did last month. Let me give you a concrete starting point. For the next 90 days, here's the plan. Days 1 through 30. Pick one foundational topic from the following list: linear algebra for ML, probability and statistics, or calculus for optimization. Implement every concept from scratch. Days 31 through 60. Choose one framework and build 3 small projects with it. Not tutorials, projects where you decide the scope. Days 61 through 90. Read 2 papers in your chosen vertical and implement simplified versions of their key ideas. At day 90, you will know more than most people who've been learning AI for 2 years. Because you built, not just watched. Here's the truth nobody wants to hear. The strategy I just shared works, but only if you actually commit to it. The only difference between you and someone who will be genuinely skilled in AI 6 months from now is a single decision. The decision to stop optimizing for more information and start optimizing for deeper understanding. Close the 30 browser tabs. Pick one thing. Go deep. The world has enough people who know a little about everything. It desperately needs people who know a lot about something. Be one of them. Let's recap the 3 things that will actually keep you ahead in AI. First, build foundations before applications. Math and theory compound while tutorials depreciate. Second, adopt T-shaped expertise, broad awareness across AI, deep mastery in one vertical. Third, implement consistent learning loops. Learn, build, extend, write, repeat. Your next step is to watch our Neural Networks from Scratch video, where we implement a basic neural net using only Python and math. The perfect start to your foundations phase. If this strategy resonated with you, smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss the upcoming series on transformer architecture. Drop a comment below. What's the one AI topic you're committing to master in the next 90 days? I read every comment and I'll point you to the best resources for your chosen path.